See how quickly this goes. Hello, hello.
Ready? Ready?
I gave up, if you're wondering. $115, $294.
Ready?
Sure. Just got back from work. Good evening, Antenna.
Ready?
Can't believe they took it down. And then I looked in my course folders, and you just can't, you can't reload that one. The webcam putting is working with the Mevo, Kevin, isn't it? Fill you on the Bryson challenge. I've got an injury from the Bryson challenge. My quads hurt from squatting. I didn't make it. Stayed up way later because I was so grateful for the donations. Trying to make it. Was not intending on doing it, but I thought I could do it. You can, Ant? I can't figure out how to do it. I have it downloaded, but I cannot figure out how to do it. And I tried to figure out how to do it, so yeah, it was taken down. Stinks. Felt like I was just about to make it today too. If I was gonna start up first few shots. Sean, hey. I gotta be honest, I don't know. I don't have a lot to compare it to. I did some different things with Square tonight. So for with Square tonight, I actually aligned the device. I didn't realize that's actually finicky. And I tried that and I didn't get anything. Did it work for you? If it did, Dropbox link to your course file would be sweet, because I don't know that mine has it. That's worked for me with other courses. It didn't work for me with the bad one.
Ready?
Really? I didn't have what was it called on yours? Was it called lowercase bad HOI? I thought I looked for it. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. It's still in the course folder. Huh. Okay. It doesn't load on, yeah. I'll try to do what you said. I feel like the firmware update has done something different with the spin. The spin feels like, for one, I hit a few draws, which the other night I didn't do that at all. Yes, I did get to play it before it was taken down. That was sweet. I heard the lawyers sent a cease and desist. I think I saw Run Putt Run said that there was a cease and desist, so they just took it down. "10 shots at a time" this morning. So they updated it. That would have been nice. If I could have done that, that killed me.
Ready? Ready?
Adam, I agree with you. Just change it. I don't know, use my backyard. I don't care. Change it brief. Just make the rocks into waterfalls and change the house color. Put it in a different state. Make it the White House. I like that too. I would agree with that. I don't understand the whole how they can take it down like that, or where they get it. Is it name and likeness, or is it? I wonder what their angle is. I'm sure there is one that's. I'm not a lawyer.
Ready?
He's Kepka's home. He's got a sweet home like in Jupiter, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm definitely able to draw the ball more. And I'm not getting the no spin readings that I was getting. I gotta try drivers. There was a firmware and software update on Square today. Are you guys hearing ready every shot? It's kind of annoying. Ready. How do I turn this up? How do I turn that off? Go to the main menu. Let's see here. Settings. Sound effect. On, off. Anybody know how to do this? Anybody in the chat know how to turn off the ready sound? Distance to ball. Maybe you can't. You haven't heard it once? Ready? It just says that ready. Do you hear those seagulls or any of this stuff? Maybe it's just so low you don't hear it. You mess with me, Sean?
Ready?
Ready. It says ready every time the ball goes in.
Ready?
Well, that was just like that. So did anybody make it in the bad HOI? Anybody make a hole in one? Barely hear it? Cool. So those are like face wide open cuts, and then can we hit draws? That's all I wanted to see was on their software. Does it start to react? Yeah. I think it does. I think I'm going to try GSPro with it. I love how quickly it sends. I think it sends the data quicker than Garmin does. Yeah. The alignment box is a little bit smaller, but the other night, like chipping and putting felt great on it. We just were getting those no reads. Anybody got a course they want, or they think we should play? Should we play a certain course? I'll hit a few drivers first while you guys think of a course, or we could play like an SGT round, something like that too. Hit the green circle once. Swiss Alpine. That course is cool. It's tough. It's a tough course. It's really like well designed. It looks really cool.
Ready?
We played the other night. We played Mickelson. That was cool. Mickelson North, Pebble. So we red spin there. Derbies, hey y'all. I wonder if they got this bug worked out. If they did, this might be a fun little device.
Ready?
I could set it up with, could overlay the MLM2Pro onto it tonight if we wanted. Off balance, but still 155. Folded Eastwood. Folded's tough. Have you looked at what are the tournament rounds this week? Are they impossible? What do the SGT rounds look like this week? Never know. Let's see here. Leagues. So J-Legs got us playing. Let's see here. Royal Queen. We already did that, I think. I think we might have struggled our way. Garmin our way through that one, I think. How about Pro Tour this week? Palm Meadows. Anybody played Palm Meadows? This might be kind of fun. Palm Meadows. Palm Meadows is not super long. Water on 14 holes. Flying Fatfield. Bonneville. What's Bonneville? Bonneville. Second nonviolent. Cabot Cliffs. Water sucks at Palms. You don't trust my driver, so it might be a good thing. Sean's not a believer in my driving skills. I don't know why. What about, is SGT the same? The SGT, that's at Palm as well. The Tips is at Pasatiempo. What's Pasatiempo like? Pasatiempo. Cabot Cliffs. 17, you got wet 3 times. New Sand Nasset in Sweden. What's that one? Is that cool? Yeah, sounds like it would be. Let's see if the update's enough for me to invest. So honestly, the driving range ones felt great. 6,500 at this course. This is, what do they say about it? Pasatiempo, easy course to walk. Pull the trigger tonight on the MLM2Pro. I love it. This doesn't look that long. Why don't we, should we play this, or is this going to be crazy difficult? What do you guys think? Default stamp, max stamp, designed by Soupy. Course difficulty, a 4 out of 5. Maybe not. The other one would be the par 3 tour at Sanctuary Moon. But I'd have to have the sound pretty much muted the whole time, but I think there's music. Cabot Cliffs. Only as difficult as you make it. Knowlesy. Knowlesy. I feel like I remember Knowlesy from somewhere. Unbelievable. Any votes? Or are we just gonna wing it here? You want me to play square golf? I can play the square golf courses too. If you guys want to see the square golf courses, how that software is. They are 1 credit per hole, but they give you 1,000 credits to start. Cabot or Bonneville? He's stuck on. See, Cabot, isn't Cabot kind of an easy course? I feel like it is. What would be fun? What would be fun? The square ones? At Derby. Yeah, that's going to be awesome, Derby. When you go to get it set up, reach out. It's only as easy as square courses. You guys want to see a square golf course? See what it looks like? What would the other options be? So nobody wants to see me play Palmetto. It's too much water. Cabot is really cool to play. Cabot is getting, I think Cabot's got to be on my favorites list already, probably. Let's see here, Cabot Cliffs by Tech Bud. It's another Canadian request. Cabot. What's the other one you guys are talking about? Bonneville. What's Bonneville? I don't have it. Maybe I don't spell it right. Bonneville. Am I not spelling it right? Where is it? It's not on here. Or am I just missing it? Australia? Nova. I don't see Bonneville. Did I do something? Brian H. All right, well, let's just go with I'm looking at the chat. Sorry, I don't have chat on this window. Yeah, I took out Bonneville too. Okay, so square golf or Cabot Cliffs? Square golf courses or Cabot Cliffs? That's what I think it's down to. Square golf or Cabot Cliffs? Oh, we're gonna do square golf. At least we got 2 people that have said it, so we'll do that. Okay, so square golf. This is their driving range. Go back. You guys can't see it, can you? Here we go. Here's their interface. Quit. Oh wait, quit. Yes. A lot of buttons. A lot of confirming what you're gonna do. Settings. I don't know. Let's see here. Background music. I think is what that BGM is. Feet. Sound effect. High quality is as high as good as we can go. And home game. 1 player. So what course do we want to play? Let's see here. Course, green, length, holes. So can I sort? I can't sort. Oh, I can. So we can play Sorrento, Midtown, the Leisure Club Sorrento, Midtown. Any of these? Look. Olympus Gardens. Why don't we just play Midtown? How's that? Does anybody know where this course is? I don't even know. Midtown or Sorrento? The Fold at Eastwood. That's Red Mountain looks interesting. Hope my square comes soon. Red Mountain Country Club. Let's do it. Green speed. I feel like we go 11. Gimmies at, wow, no gimmies at all. I don't think we want to see that. Let's go 4 feet, huh? Is that what it is in GSPro? 4 feet? 4 feet's the max on this. And where's play at? Right there. Using credits. So they charge you a credit per hole, I guess. Boom, that's kind of cool. So there's your hitting zone. Although I don't know what club to hit. It doesn't tell you what club I need. What is this hole? Par 4, 455. I suppose I need, that's the other thing it comes with. It comes with a remote. Yeah, been a firmware, I'm going to pocket this. There's been a firmware update on the Square and a software update on the Square, so we're going to play some Square golf tonight. And I think, is this how I do this? This is, I don't know what I'm doing here. The first time I've been on the Square golf courses. So I'm just gonna use a regular mouse. Does that work? It doesn't work. Anybody know how to do this? Every time I click, it just goes left, or goes to the right. Goes further right every time I click. WASD doesn't work. Oh boy.
Ready?
Click and drag doesn't work. I'm so far off aim right now, I don't even know what to do. Right click doesn't work. All right, should have figured this out before we started the stream. What's this remote thing for? Anybody have a Square? Anybody have a Square? Anybody? Anybody watch the videos on the Square? Minimap definitely doesn't work. When you click the minimap, it pushes you to the right. How to pair the Square remote. How do you adjust shot location, PDN? Components, ball placement. Nope, this doesn't work. Well, we might have to play GSPro because I don't know how to use this. This is what? I can't click in the environment. I can't. No WASD. Huh. I don't know. All right, we're gonna play GSPro. Can't play Square. Oh. Oh my gosh. Left or right side of the screen. Doesn't tell you where, but so clicking on the minimap's the right side of the screen, so it moves me to the right. Wow.
Ready?
All right, we're playing. We're playing golf. Whoever figured that out, thank you. Brian, correct. Man, that was a struggle. Okay. Ready, it says. We're kind of cutting the corner here. Ball speed 156. Keyboard errors don't do anything, no. That was good.
Fairway.
Fairway. So the spin feels good on the range.
Ready?
Spin felt really good on the range. And the connection's been so far so good. I say that and we're gonna have a DC, so I shouldn't say that, but I gotta move this chat a little bit so I can see. All right, so now I just click left or right side of the screen to move this. Doesn't really tell me my lie, so I'm just gonna assume it's flat. Yeah. Yeah, I wish you could just click. Does anybody know how to pair the remote? It's probably a Bluetooth thing, but I feel like until the ball lands, I have no idea if it's like a good shot. It changes camera angles so much. There we go. We'll try some GSPro here in a little bit. I'll play a few holes on this. This is the first, my son played a few holes on this, I think 5, and then a lot on the driving range, but my control box won't work, will it? So this is where that remote would be helpful. Anybody know how to add the remote? I feel like there's a few. Is it a Bluetooth? Just add devices, Bluetooth settings? Is that what it is? How to pair remote. Add device, Bluetooth. No, don't do that. Cancel, add device, Bluetooth. I don't see it though. Do I just point it at the device? Is that what I do? Oh my gosh. It works directly with the device.
Ready?
This is not as hard as it. I'm making this harder than it is. Okay, so the remote works with the device. Duh. All right, so we're gonna aim a little left. I'm gonna choose my club. I think. Putter. Okay.
Ready?
There we go. All right, we got putter. I need like a holster for my remote. All right, 7 feet. No. Oh gosh, sit down. A little fast. Okay. And can I just putt? Can I just putt to the side a little bit and not aim?
Nice par.
I like that. That's nice. Okay, so this is kind of cool. All right, ball in the square. It really, really wants to tell you to get the ball in the square before you're allowed to look at the hole. That's kind of intense. Is there wind? Yes, okay, there is. It's with me. I see it on the mini map and that's it. You guys probably can't see it. Wind with me 6.7. It's just a small little number on the mini map. Let me holster my remote. 157. I have no clue. Is that good? I do not like the view. Can it change the view? I don't know. Sit down. Anybody else feel like dizzy when its ball is flying in? You cannot see it. Better get that in the square.
Ready?
Quick. All right, we don't know what it does after these lines, but before them, we're gonna go there. 46 feet. See, look at that. This is the weirdest view. You see it from behind the hole. You don't see it like tracking at the hole, you know. You decided you're getting lessons. No, but lessons aren't a bad thing. Get lessons anyway.
Ready?
Yeah, how it's just like a few feet in front of you. It's like if you're a long ways away, it's kind of just put with your eyes closed. No, no way. I didn't take that serious. Okay, let's
Ready?
go to the right a little bit.
Double bogey.
It just concedes. It doesn't even let you. It doesn't even let you. Yeah, I don't like the cameras. I'm not a fan so far. Maybe I can change that. Is there a setting? Doesn't seem like there's a lot of square experts in the chat. I gotta say. Let's see, menu. There isn't. So out, in, green speed. Okay, one player. That's all we got.
Ready?
Out of bounds. This is a tight little hole. I think we'll play just a few more. I don't know that I'm gonna play. I can't play this all night. We're gonna play some SGT
Ready?
after this, and or some. How do you find spin axis on the square? Yeah, she definitely. It is what she said. It pops up on the screen on the right side. Here's what I should do. Watch this. Let's see if we can go. That gives you. That's not even the right thing. Here, we'll do this really quick. We're going to add a source. We'll add a window capture source for square. Square stats. I'm sure you can't see anything. We'll add it. And can't just give me the driving range. I'll mess with that later, I guess. All right, we'll play a couple more holes of this and then switch probably. But yeah, spin axis is, it comes up on the bottom right on this screen, but it hasn't given me a no read on spin yet. That doesn't mean it's reading it accurately, but so there, ball speed 149,
Fairway.
launch 15, backspin 2000, side spin 500 right. Should we start one? How many of you got SGT accounts? I don't want it to, I mean, it could be a 5-man league.
Ready?
We can start one. I have the membership to do it. We could play. I could go on to you know what we could play is like I could play my home course on my league course on GSPro. It is on the server. It's on the SGT site. So we could play that, give you a little taste of home of where I play the most often. Felt good. Said, you know, I said that like 600 times last night. And then eventually it did not feel, I wanted to make that so bad. I went to bed feeling defeated. I was like, oh, and it was like 1 hour into it when I bounced one in and out and then just never did it again. No, I just thought you might want to see my home course. I don't know. I'm actually terrible at that course. It's not my, it's the course I grew up on, but they've like nerfed it because the public bought it. I feel like they've made it way simpler, but it's actually harder for me because it's gotten shorter and I would say a little bit tighter, so I can't use driver hardly at all anymore. It's called Willow Run Golf Course. You can play it on your own then, Sean. Okay?
Ready?
No. Oh, you're saying we should? No. Oh. Tell you what, I'm not very good at putting. I'm trying to just aim it into the left side. This on Step 11 though does remind me, is similar to like a little bit like the speeds coming off the. It's the only course in South Dakota. So if you look on the map, it's kind of all by itself. There is, it looks like they're making one of the better courses in South Dakota eventually here.
Ready?
South Dakota. I mean, this software is pretty cool. I don't know, like how much it would,
Ready?
how much golf would you have to play to spend, I don't know, say $200 like you do for a Rapsodo or one of the other devices at, it's about what, a quarter a hole or something? Oh no. Hit a tree. Ooh.
Rough.
What's it saying? Okay. I thought I was like under a rock.
Ready?
Whoever did the local course by me, whoever did Willow Run did a heck of a job. Like coming from somebody who's played there a million times. They did a really good job. And we have really good LiDAR here because we've got, I don't know, the USGS did a big LiDAR sweep not long ago of our area. We've got Aeros data center right by us. I don't know if that helps us or not. So Discord, okay. It's pretty simple. Discord's really, we can get you, you can figure that. We can get you set up there, Sean. Basically, if you just get you need a camera and an audio source hooked into it, and then you basically go into a chat and share your camera. And you can also share your screen if you want to. I don't feel like I aimed over there, but oh, the aim must have been over there. That was so goofy. What's this refresh button? Will that let me replay a shot, or will it replay the... Oh, I'm going to use my mulligan there. I bet I hit something. Do you think I hit something? Or the lie caused that to happen? Maybe the lie caused it.
Ready?
Oh, I'm against a rock. Oh. So it's going to go left no matter what. It's hitting the rock. Got it. So I was banging into the woods again.
Rough.
Snow is coming. Yeah.
Ready?
We're in rough. 140. These are not passing the 90% air test. Came from BC. Yeah, -20 C today. What? Is it really? What's that?
Ready? Ready?
No, it wasn't. Not 90. Camera views are just okay. -20 C already? That is freezing.
Ready?
It's cold in South Dakota, but not that cold. Oh, I was cruising. I could send the link around. You're talking to get set up in Discord? Yeah. I mean, the SGT site's got rooms. I've got a Discord server. We could do it in there pretty easy, Sean. That went 65, 70 feet. Whoa. All right, this is cool, but it's not GSPro, I don't feel like.
Ready?
But the cool thing is you can play GSPro. All right, now I'm seeing it. So it says I'm uphill 1.5 feet. It's just the stats are small and where you look for them is not the same. So I'm, oh, okay, uphill uphill 1/2 foot here. So I was downhill 2 feet on that last putt. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. We're gonna end it though and look at the other stuff in here quick. We'll run through some of this square stuff. Back to the main menu. What's the closest to the pin? So fixed mode. Oh, this is not like a public thing. This is just, so if we did 30 yards, concede, fixed. Closest to the pin. This is how the one last night needed to be set up. So this must not be a public leaderboard. It must just be. Oh! I was gonna say, if that would have gone in, we'd just end it right there.
Ready? Ready?
They are like glass though. Look at these things roll out.
Good.
Okay. Okay. So that's closest to the pin. We'll go back to the main menu. Putting practice, no thanks right now. Driving range. So that's, I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. It's, so if I log out, let me close this out. Oh, sure what to close out? Yes. Quit. And we open up the Square folder. We've got Square to GSPro Connect. And then if we open up GSPro, we're going to find out. We're going to use GSPro right now. I did have Stimp 11, but I feel like that shouldn't be that fast, but I guess it is. Let's see here. So it goes to this screen. We got GSPro coming up. And then I've got the Square Connect. Square Connect connector. So there that pops up. And you've got this popped up. So it's already got the API. It's green. It's got a scan to find the Square Golf unit. Make sure it's powered on. It is, right? Yeah, we're powered on. Powered on. Make sure Bluetooth is available and is powered on. Yeah, the data goes in really quick. It was just connected to my computer. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. Okay, connect. All right, so we're connected, it says. So there's your connector. There's your API window. It's the open API version. Now we can go back and here. This is my floor projection scene. So we're in Square, so I'll leave the hitting zone on Square, and then I'm going to add the data points for GSPro, and I'm going to add the hole data for GSPro, the club number for GSPro, and we'll turn off webcam putting because we're not using it. So It'll turn me off. I don't need to be on the floor. So there we go. We've got GSPro on there. Throw that across. We're gonna just hit a couple in the practice range, make sure the connector's working, and then we'll go. Bombs away. You like Chinook square with the data in the sim really fast. Easy courses for the league, wide fairways. Yeah. Way above your, you can do it, Bryce. It's not too difficult. You can get all this. Maybe you don't want it, but I think one of my favorite ones is probably is underrated that I don't talk about is these stance lines. So they're ball position lines. So like having somewhere to line your feet up and having a place to put the ball with these lines here is probably one of my favorite things about the floor projection. Dynamic hole, random. We'll just hit a couple here, short ones. Might as well swing this wedge can you guys see this from last night? I don't know if you can. If that'll show up well on camera or not. You see all the white, you probably can't. See all the white golf ball ripped onto the face of that, and then there's like green turf. I think I wore the heck out of this wedge last night. So there's square. Oh, that went off quick. 69 ball speed. The speed that it goes in is nice. Yeah, the wedge is tuned in. Small spray of water on the turf. That's a good pointer that I didn't think about. I usually don't hit enough consecutive ones to have that happen, like with the same club. That was the shot I hit last night 100 times. Okay, 1,000 times. Yeah, I would say the 2,000, come on, antennas, making me look worse than it was. I think I could only hit like 2 a minute. Because of the bending down, the Rapsodo delay. But you were there, and I appreciate it. Projector mounted that's on the floor. Wish I could show you. Wish I could show you. Probably could, but we're gonna end this and we're gonna go play. We're gonna play sim golf tournament. It might get ugly. Let's see. We get Sanctuary Pasta. Should we just try to play the tips tour and see if we can just even shoot par? Is that fine? Or do you guys want to see shorter courses, easier stuff? Anybody want to see me struggle on the tips tour? Marks are mostly in center. Yeah. Tips tour. Let's do it. It's gonna be hard. Oh well. It's breezy, but it's one of the shorter tips tour rounds I've seen. Breezy. They put the gimme circle down a foot less. The stimp is 11. Greens and fairways are soft. Elevation is 0 for this event. Let's do it. We always miss you, Stuart. We always miss you. This is the Square Golf tips tour. See how it works tonight with the updates. Oh, let's get the other stuff going here for you so you can see. Sean usually reminds me about it. Hole data, right? You guys want to see hole data up top. The map on the left. Stats on the right. I need to get a picture of a square to put down there. What else? I think that's it. We'll leave it like that. Bryce, the tips tour can humble the crap out of you, especially with the way some of the greens are sometimes. I don't know, you almost got to hit it perfect. And then obviously they're a little bit longer tracks, so. Hold on, I got to get my Square remote. Too much weight on the right side. So now we got GSPro controls, right? I think. I don't need my Square remote. We'll go there. Oh yeah, control box is working. This feels more like home. Okay. Pasa tiempo. Whoa. Other fairway. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get over these trees hitting that one. Brian, you taking off? Night, Brian. Appreciate it. Did we complete? I don't want to talk about it, Stu. I mean, I hit all I could hit. I was going to complete it today, but they took it down, so. Shucks. No buen at Casa Tiempo. Where's this at? Is this Mexico? Where's this at? Square Golf. Let's see here, 211. We're at sea level too, so I'm not going to get any extra help from the elevation. That was such a good swing though. Sit a little. Bounce in there. Ooh. Just need to get the driver out of my own hands. Terrible with it. Terrible with that thing. That's why Sean's like, don't play this, don't play the Palms course. I know that's what you're thinking. Okay, let's see here. It actually drives me crazy when I can hear it, the ball notification thing. The cool thing about it is, if you can see, you can't really see it, but the connector that's up on the screen right now, I can get rid of that ball notification sound. So that is kind of nice that they have it, but on a stream it's annoying. Thank you for saying something, Adam. Stemple, I gotta select that. You drive 1,000. I drive 1,000 yards right at times, and then I'll overcorrect and drive it 1,000 yards left. So, all right, 18 feet. This is one thing I have no feel for, is square putting. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that wasn't bad. I did make some adjustments to the driver, PDN. I did. I took the head off and then I just randomly spun it and stuck it back on. Because I figured that was as good as anything. No, incorporated AI commentary. Did I see that today, that GSPro was doing that? Where did I see that at? Somebody said something, or was that an E6 post that I saw? Explain what you're, I think I know what you're talking about. I got to move the chat window a little bit. I can't see my overhead window. There we go. Tech boat is working on something. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then we want to move these two. This is something that's like, what I call underrated in GSPro, moving yourself to the side of the tee box. If you don't do that, there's times when it's a huge advantage to do it. Okay. Look at that, a draw. See, that's how I like the ball to go. That's the preferred shot. About a 20-yard draw, but I was not expecting. I was thinking cut, just like you were saying, PDN. Sean, my snap hook had been bad too. So like my path, one thing the Garmin showed me is my path is definitely inside, but my face. So if you've got an inside path and then you overshut the face to get square, it's just going to be no spin snap hooks. So if you have an inside path, you need to come through with an open face, less open than your path. Hard to explain. And the ball should then draw back. But easier said than done. Webcam putting is my favorite. I'm just so used to it. It's just, and I love the overlay on the floor. 11 shut IO, yeah. So you need to get that face open. Set up with your face open. Feel really uncomfortable with it, and then if you're past that far in, if you're past in to out 11, then your face just needs to be open less than 11. And in theory, you should draw it. I mean, that's probably not an exact science, but it's something like that. Okay, 183, downhill 8, 175, wind at my back. Might be too much. I got 7 iron here. I don't know. Yep. Too much, I think. No? Okay. Not enough. I just didn't like that club. So it's weird because you don't want to like block it out to the right, but the string doesn't mess with it. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it doesn't. I've worried about it. I've only had the Rapsodo up until recently, OMG. Okay, 2 degrees left. These holes feel long for just being, look at that slope by the pin. There's no heat maps? No heat maps at all? Okay. Yeah, there is. Oh, don't go down in that bowl. Holy crap, that's not good. That could be 3-putt central. Okay, 19, Flopodopoulos. Oh, too high. I hit my ceiling. I wanted more than that. But if we can just, if you can keep it around even on the tips tour, you actually end up staying at the top of the leaderboard. So it's kind of a thing where it's like, try to just not make doubles and you'll get a couple birdies. So 3 degree in to out should be 1.5 closed. I don't know, closed to what? Closed to path or closed to line? You know? All right, we're gonna go out here. Still don't have a great feel for the speed. Uphill 2, 22 feet. Come on, break down. Ooh. See, I just hit it too hard. Yeah, 1.5 closed to path, but you're still 1.5 degree open. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Because if your path's in and you're like 3 degrees close to your path, you know, you risk You start getting really close to path, and next thing you know, you're snap hooking or flipping one over. I don't think it works with True Golf. The flop was, it was floppy, but it wasn't accurate. All right, 7'4", just. This is where I'll struggle the most, is the putting here, because I just don't have a good feel for it. Double on that hole. I didn't feel like that deserved a double. For 6,500 yards on the scorecard, it feels like we have a 503 par 4, a 493 par 4, a 225 par 3. So that was a 493 yard par 4. No wonder it felt long. So these first few holes are like the longest holes on the course, and then I think it gets slightly better after that, hopefully. I need flops in the chat, PDN, where were you? It's very short. It's actually encouraging. When I saw the tips event, I was like, oh, it's not a mile long. But then these first 3 holes have been like brutally long. So 215, into the wind uphill. Yeah, this is. So that was, so launched right, spun right. So face probably open. That's what I wish I had more, was club face data. Just gotta keep fighting through this. It is SGT length, right? Okay, so that's there. And I'm still gonna get beat up by it probably. Okay, so rough, 29 yards, uphill 5, so 30, way above me, 15 feet above me. Spin back, come on, come on, come on. No, come down the hill. I did get club stickers. Maybe I should put them on. I don't know. Will it matter? I wonder if it would send it in. I don't have them on the clubs though. They go on like the shaft. A very precise measurement, like 20 centimeters above the club. These greens are just funky. Like some of these dots are just racing right by the hole. And then makes me nervous, but downhill 8 inches, 18 feet, so plays like a 8-footer. No! That is such a wild putt. Yeah, it's supposed to. You're right, Garage Golf. So it came with these stickers, and they go around like the shaft of the club at 20 inches. They're like a shaft band. Okay, 371. Wind with us. Great speed, yes, thank you. But we're +3 through 4. The goal is even, and that's already looking to be, but we'll keep trying. All right, here we go. Stay there. I haven't really been able to get ball speed in the 160 mark with the square. No, I use voice attack, but not when people are here or when I'm talking on stream. But I still use it. I have it all set up, but it's like when I would play by myself and record, I would use it all the time because I could cut it out. But the control box does change it a little bit, makes it less of a need, I guess. Voice Attack's really cool software. And if you use your webcam putting mic for it, it actually can be pretty accurate. Plenty of time to make it up. I agree. I like that attitude. Okay, so we're in the rough. This whole green like slopes. These greens are wild. So it's going to kick away, and there's a big knob on the backside too. 76. 5 mile with me. Bounce off the hill, go right down to the hole. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh. All right, this is doable. Yeah, I wasn't like, I guess the way you put it, on the internet much at all this morning. And then after work, I popped on and I saw that the hole was taken down, and I popped into Bryson's day 15, and I was just like, that's kind of crazy they took it down. These have the weirdest bumps in them. So straight and then, okay. Downhill, 4 inches, 14 feet. So it's like an 8-footer again. No. God, sounds good speed. These are really hard to read. You got to get like in the right side of the hole. Yeah, a mic helps a lot. Even like a $5 or $10. They make cheap ones on. I see the $5 ones on like TikTok Shop, but they work. And even just like a cheap $10 lapel mic, wireless lapel mic, works really well with it. But if you have one close on a webcam, it can work. Yeah, it is cruddy. It was from Bryson himself. He's like, take it down. Wasn't like his lawyer. For Voice Attack, the software is free. You just need a mic, and you can give voice commands. It'll do really anything you set it up for. Pretty cool software. 192, Enemy 8. It's gonna play a long ways, isn't it? Yes, that's a brain box. So the guy that makes the connector for spring box connector, the one for GSPro and a lot of the launch monitors, he sells and makes the brain box. So if you ever want to find a good way to support Springbok, who makes the Springbok connector, he also sells the brain box. So it's an awesome little controller, a lot like some of the others, but it goes to support him. So I bought one a while back, and I love it. All right, 188. That could be good if the wind doesn't kill it. Get up. Let's go. That's the shot of the night there. I don't know if I'll hit a better one. Let's go. All right, let's make this now. They took down the Bryson challenge. Well, Bryson made the legal call, but I'm sure his legal team will handle it. Yeah. I don't know. They want money, or what do they want? But he probably thought it was sort of like getting doxxed, probably. It's like, oh my gosh, my house is on the internet, maybe? I don't know if he took it that way, but it's public knowledge, so I'm not sure what his stance is. So it's going left and then right. I haven't had one that doesn't break at least 2 different directions. Screens are wild. Well, I mean, he is putting up videos of himself at his house, like, every day. So it's like, should he take his own videos down? I don't know. It's like he kind of brought it on himself a little bit. Like, here's my house. 10 feet, even, level par. Hey, birdie, that's a good birdie. That's a great birdie. 185 into the wind. Let's go. It'd be kind of like me being like mad if GSPro recreated my sim room or something. It's like, wait a minute, I'm putting out videos of me using my sim room. Like somebody made a 3D model of it. I don't know. Yeah, but we'll see. It'd be great if they were able to put it back up somehow. I don't know what, like somebody said earlier, why couldn't we just dress it up a little bit different? You know, call it, you know, Brad Donner's house and put it in quote unquote Florida and change all the colors of everything. Like, I don't know. Okay. This, I don't know where the fairway is, but try to find it. Oh, 90% air, Sean. Ooh, that got lucky. No spin. Holy cow. 400 spin on that. No wonder it didn't like go up. So you don't see the green arrows because it's not enabled with the Open API connections. So the Open API connection with Square doesn't have a ball ready indicator. I did ask GSPro, like, hey, will the ball ready indicator ever be a feature that the Open API can program into? One of the guys I was talking to, and he said they hope to in the future. So they hope to give programmers that ability. But right now they can't program in the ready indicator. Only if you have like a, what would you call it? A built, an official built connector. Do you get the ball ready indicators? So like Garmin, Foresight, whoever else has the official ones. Into the wind here. Big tree there. I don't know. Got an email from Garmin. So yeah, here let me smoke this first. I just didn't like that OB left, but I didn't mean to shank it that bad. I think that'll be just fine. So Garmin came out with an official connector. They did that when, it's kind of like a green screen, Brad, yeah. They did that when the R50 came out, but if you use the Garmin R10 connector, the official one, you won't have any putting option. There'll be no ability to putt. So you'll just get the Garmin R10 stats. Black Cloud, speaking of Bryson, we're going to do we're going to watch Breaking 50 tomorrow. What'd that say? I'm hoping it's Michael Jordan. Oh, that would be cool. Screen we're seeing is a green screen. It kind of is an OBS overlay so that it's bright because of the way my camera works. It like drowns out my screen to make me bright because the screen is brighter than I am. So the brightness gets put way up on my body and then it makes that look like it's the sun. So this just hopefully makes it a little better to look at when you're watching or when you're viewing. Okay, let's see here. Coming off a birdie. Be fun to I need to just focus on hitting these greens. I think that's the biggest thing on Tips Tour. It's like, if you can just hit all the greens, that'd be the biggest win. Tom Brady just ordered a brain box. Anybody know how much 412 OS is? It's like half. Maybe a little more than half. Flying back in, think about now. The Grove literally has no pictures. Yeah. Okay. Into the wind, 8 miles an hour. That's a good one here. Felt really good. Be good. Be the club. Come on. Let's go. PDN, if you got one, is there a video? Hey Stu, are you in the chat? Oh, OMG. I am in debt for that video at the moment and get asked about it a lot. I need to do that. Stu wants to just give you a giant hug for asking that, OMG. Let's see here. If you want PDN, if you want the black one, I'll message ETN tonight. I think he'll send you one. See here, uphill 7 feet. Does it break this much? Come on, go in. No! That was a birdie we just gave away. Shoot. I read it too far. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Can't get it back either. Okay. All right, I'm hitting it well. Still warmed up from last night. I don't think I'll ever be cold again after last night's session. Longest range session I've ever had. I'm getting a feel for it. It actually feels pretty good once it's very consistent, OMG. So like it's from putt to putt, I feel like I'm getting the same result or feel, which is nice. All right, this is get lucky, kick off to the fairway. Come on, through the tree. JK, your comments working? They're working. Yes, they're working. Makers of X putt. I thought the same thing too. And then I didn't know how great it would be. I actually messaged the square guy and I said, I asked him if X putt works with it, because the package it showed up in had X putt branding on it out of the US. And I said, any chance like you could pair the two together? That seems like that'd be cool. And he said, not right now, but he's had several people ask that question. So maybe they'll do something like that. 52, 90% air. The tree trunk is 90% air. Stu has had a comment not work once, and then every now and then he's just worried. Sometimes we just ignore it just to make him paranoid. No. Rich Valley Golf. What's X-Putt? X-Putt's like a putting simulator, standalone putting simulator. All right, 52. Stay there. Oh! Crib style video. What's in the fridge? That's actually a great idea, Stu. To just do it in that style. Just to have a little fun with it and have it be different. I don't mind that. My little boy thinks he's like the coolest guy on the planet, so I could feature him in it and have him give the tour. He's got way too much confidence. All right, 5'5". There we go. Birdie. I feel like we could have had 3 in a row there. We just screwed up the putt on the last hole. All right, we're battling back. 171. Yes, in the hole. All right, we're downhill 5, so it's going to play 165. Thanks, Black Cloud. Appreciate that. 166, and then the wind. I don't even know how to do wind. How I do wind, which I don't think is scientific at all. If it's like 7 in, I add 7 yards. I don't know if that's right. There's probably a GSPro metric or something. Somebody probably knows that physics, but I've never really thought about it. 165, 175. Yeah, we'll go this way. 7 and 7. All right. I need some luck. Kick off the hill. Home course bounce. Oh. That looks steep. This is 3 feet below me to the hole. 3 feet below me to the hole. All right, all right. Kick it. 3 down. Oof. Yeah. The square's got like a good feel for chipping. I don't know if I can just barely get it. Will I chip it straight sideways and it'll release all the way down, or what will it do here? This feels like a treacherous moment, like where I could be on the front of the green if I'm not careful. Yeah. Flop it? Somebody's telling me to flop it. No. Little tiny flop maybe. Oh, I spin. Ugh. I did not get the flop. That was an accidentally really good shot. Go in the circle. I feel like I just bladed it over the green, but I got enough spin on it. I basically caught the leading edge. Woo! That could have been really bad. So, Stu, you've got a pic of your sidewall, right? Is that what you said? You sent it to me? Texas wedge would have been the smart play there. I forget that it can read that because my MLM2Pro can't. So I don't often play that shot, but I should. All right, the first 2 dots look like they're on a roller coaster. The last dot doesn't look like it is at all. Right here. There we go, up and down. Heck yeah. Benoit, thank you. Benet, how do I say that? I don't even know how you could spell how to say it, but I'll call you Ben. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to keep fighting it. What putter do I use? It's a putter I got when I was 16 years old. I'm going to take this thing off of it. I've got the Scotty Cameron Circa 62. It's an oldie but a goodie. He's got a different budget than me, Stu. And different access to products. I want to get, did you guys see on, anybody have a Lab putter? My brother texted me tonight and said that Lab's got a sale and that he got a Lab, and it seems like everybody I know is getting a Lab putter. They're like, I feel like if I don't have a Lab putter, I'm not a real golfer at the moment or something. It seems like everybody's got one. I don't know. What's your guys' thought on the Lab putters? You game the Mez, you love your Lab, want one. Yeah, this seems to be like the trend I've been hearing, you know. The Lab putter is the craze. All right. PDN, you said I've been cutting it. I really need to do that here. There we go. I cannot get the ball speed over 160 on this. And maybe it's the ball. I'm using the square ball, so it might be a little bit lower compression ball. Yeah, I would think there would be a lot of copying it just to keep people inside their brands, right? You know, it's like if the sell is that the technology is better and everybody starts to believe it, you know, and then they're just going to switch. They become not brand loyal and they switch for the tech. These other guys are going to have to do it. What sucks is I feel like I'm normalizing the price OMG. When I went and bought a driver last year and they wanted like 700 for the driver, I about threw up. I used to buy an entire set of irons for that not too long ago. And now it just seems like everybody's just kind of like, well, yeah, everything cost. Wedges are $190. All of it just seems too much. As I talk, I'm throwing a tee up. I am a long way out, but not that far. What do we think? Do we think putting the square logo towards the launch monitor helps it read better? 10 miles an hour in, little left. What's that video? WIT video. Sorry. Well, it's like what are they? They're all $4.99 or $5.99 now. And then if the fitter fits to a shaft that isn't standard, oh, what's in the bag? Then all of a sudden it's another like $200. Okay, 207 uphill 16 into the wind. We got to get this one. Gonna have to hit it. That just did not. How was that the case, man? Wow. That felt like I hit it way better than that. 130 ball speed. Where did it go wrong? Launch angle, 20 degrees probably. That's where I went wrong. Not that I'm in a bad position. Third shot, par 5. Kirkland is a great driver. I think the Kirkland wedges got high reviews too. Go there. So it's in a little bowl. I got a little backstop. Anybody ever use the which one is it? F3? See, I don't use it that much. Gives you like a different view of the hole. Aim point view. All right, I'm gonna throw it up to the left side. Try to hit there. Have you ever looked at the USB device and converting it to wireless? I don't know if I have. Explain the situation. What are you trying to do? Kirkland, notice your box has your speed down across the board. Yeah. I feel like it is down. I think it's probably partly related to the golf ball. I'm sure it's a lower compression core and it's probably a 2-piece golf ball. So it's probably what it is. All right, 39 yards. Try to get this close to that yardage. Fly it. Actually, since I'm gonna fly it so much further, we're gonna aim more at it. 39 yards. Oh shit! Fit, I meant. Oh, I had so much promise in that. I was thinking birdie before I hit it. That's how golf goes. Whenever you start thinking about your next shot, you don't hit a good shot. Ah! You got a controller like me, but it's wired USB. I'd like it to be wireless. I think you can do it. I think there are little like, you know, sort of like the USB, sort of like the dongles. I think there is, isn't there? There's got to be a way to do it. I've never done it, but there has to be a way to do it. All right, this is going to test the touch. Most important shot in golf is the next one. He's so right. Okay, let's see here. Go there. Downhill 3 feet, 55 feet. So take like 40 out. I gotta hit this like 20 feet maybe, is that right? If I do that, then it's gonna break even more, won't it? There. Okay, we'll go there. We gotta die it like halfway to the hole. No, come on. No way. Stay on the green. Who thought I made that? I thought I made that. Oh, that was not an easy putt, but wasn't a bad attempt. If I don't make this, this is a bad bogey, but you have those every now and then. Okay, so let's see here. Left and then right. I feel like because I missed right at the hole, this should play mostly straight. It's left then right, then I'm just gonna trust in straight here. Try to hit it straight. Uphill 10 inches, 19, so 30 feet basically. Yeah, I just didn't have the lines. That's a terrible bogey, but we have those. I do like how the square putting feels. I think it feels awesome. I think that putt I just had was almost impossible. PvP. Gonna see more videos on YouTube before I make a decision to get it. Never thought to change views putting. From meters to feet. Everything should be feet, right? I mean, I think it's actually the stats. So like when you go in to click on your stats, these questions I think are cool in the chat because it's like I feel like some people, there's probably more people that have the question than you think. Like when you click on these stats, there's an imperial version and there's a metric version. So there'll be club speed and then there'll be club speed again. Or actually you can switch it right on this thing, I think. If you click it, there you go. It goes metric, imperial, that's where it is. So you can actually change it right there. Metric, imperial. Anyway, great question. I like those questions because they're ones I don't have to think about and give an answer to. Oh man, lip that one. Golf is the game of what could have been, isn't it? Why we go to the clubhouse afterwards. I think over the years, what I've tried to get myself to really practice is care less and think about less of what could have been and just move on, but that is so hard to do. There's no club speed here in tennis. Doesn't read it, but I know what you mean. You mean ball speed. All right. I tried to draw one there and I didn't at all. 158, so I can't break 160. So that's jail now, isn't it? I just needed like a 3-wood there. So that's mental error. When you're just off the green and decide to putt, it would auto change. Huh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's something I haven't seen before. Okay, 182. 182, wind like that, left lie. What do we do here? We take our medicine? Is that what we do? I think we do. Take our medicine here. Sean's going to try to convince me that they're 90% air, but I don't know what they are. Take our medicine, try to get a wedge in hand and up and down. Probably is the smart thing. I think. I tried it. I tried it. Black Cloud, you're the one voice I don't need in my golf cart. You are the I am so tempted to do that the way it is. Trying to talk myself into taking my medicine, waiting for chat to say, yeah, good idea, good idea. Then there's that one that says no. All right, fine. Ask Sean about it. We made a 12 one night. It was fun. Okay, 17, 6 feet up. Hey, good par there. Got away with one on that hole. That's good. All right, how playable is the left side of this fairway? So let's see here. We are left side's. Can we go over here? This is a Black Cloud question, probably. There's just no reason to. 285 doesn't get you any closer. Oh, maybe it does. 250. Which way is the way to go here? Best looking 12 I've ever seen? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I want to see what you're capable of. I feel like that's just trouble. We're gonna go this way. Probably dumb for even looking the other way. What is this? 380. So if we hit this 240, we have like a 160 in. Okay. Okay. Brainbox have a USA outlet? No. He just makes it. He 3D prints it, I think, at his house. He's got a website, it's like Cascadia Products. See, that didn't feel right. I don't know about that shot. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Rock Harry 193. Okay, yeah, it's just so far uphill. That was why that did that. Got to look at the raw number. Saw Phil Double Mogi. Sith boys, do it. All right, uphill 17. This doesn't feel like enough now. That was 193. This is gonna be 221. Into the wind. Just have to smoke it, I guess. We'll have to smoke it with these low compression golf balls. Okay. That could be really good. Go, a little more. Yeah, I just didn't get enough. So some of these play, yeah, right, shorter and easier, yeah. Right was the play. It's just this hole's like finicky tough. I putt this? Chip this. Square's got good chipping. We can chip this, right? What's it do after the hole? So this is a shorter course, like you guys are saying, tips tour, short course. I bet they like up the stimp in tomorrow or in the next day, the next round. You say putt? I just don't know. The green's just that. I don't know how much the beginning of this putt's gonna grab it and pull it right. That's my only part that makes me nervous. Right up onto the hill, right? Right up onto the. We'll just go. Right there, right there. Spin, go in. Yes! Woo! Heck yeah! No more complaining. Shot of the night. Let's go. Gosh, that made me genuinely happy. After trying 1,000 times the hole out last night, we finally did it. Projector questions. It is sliding. Email me at, send me an email, which I've got a bunch to get back to even still right now, but shoot me an email. Discord is probably the easiest as well for like quick back and forth comments or sharing pictures. So Discord, I think I'm triple bogey on Discord. TRPL_BGY. Yep. Or email me at trpl.bgy@gmail. Left fairway, right fairway. Do I even hit driver here? 306. I feel like I don't have enough ball speed to really hit it out of bounds. Driver here. That's narrow. There's trees everywhere. How about that cut driver PDN right down this side? Can I do it? I don't know. All right. Yeah, that's one I have back on the field for sure. Strokes gained, chipping. Is that a stat? I don't know if it is. There's that shot. That's a good swing. I can't get 160 though. Stay in the fairway. Well, I better not do it on Thanksgiving. I might get in trouble. I'd like to do one tomorrow night, maybe, possibly. And then it probably won't be for one tomorrow night, and then probably either Saturday or Sunday. No, tomorrow night. So I am going to do this. So I'll do Wednesday night. So tomorrow night, live. Saturday night, live. Then I'm in Arizona. Go down and play some golf the week after Thanksgiving. So that week I'll be out. I might bring the Garmin R50 and try to go live on the range down in Arizona. I think that might be cool, but we'll see. That would be like Tuesday, Wednesday next week. If I can get a camera set up and get it where it can stream it, I think that'd be kind of sweet. So Wednesday and Saturday at this point. JY. See here. Be down in Scottsdale, so it'll be, or Phoenix area actually. But later, Sean. I haven't tried the Mevo. I do know quite a bit about it, but I haven't tried it. I've helped people with their Mevo on like a screen share. 98. This feels like just like the Bryson shot right now. I feel like I'm staring at it again. R50, there's my R50 right there. I don't have it working at the moment because they don't have the connector at the moment for GSPro. So, but there's nothing more that I can, why is it doing this? Shot cam is not working. There's nothing more I can do to help them, or I don't even know if the Garmin people want to hear from me anymore. GSPro guys have been great. Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving, Sean. Okay, let's see. 6 miles an hour. Bryson DeChambeau shot, I think. That's what this feels like. What, did we lose it? What happened there? This might be the first disconnect. Here we go. I think we got a disconnect of some sort. So this would be the first sort of disconnect. And this is what it did the last time we played with it. So like it randomly, even though it says everything's connected, and it says it's connected here, we had to close this out, reset the GSPro Connect, and then reopen up. Did I have to reboot my Square too? Do you guys remember? Reset GSPro Connect, which is that button there behind me. I can move me out of the way. So this button here, you got to reset GSPro Connect. And then you got to reopen up the Square Golf launch monitor. So then it's this connector right here. I think they did get it. I don't know. I think it's definitely, I've had it on for a couple hours now tonight. Actually like 3 hours tonight, and had no issues. So somebody was saying that they think it's like a length of time thing. You know, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but you can see the connector's already connected. There, it found it. Now we're connected to Bluetooth, connected. So it says we're good here. It says we should be able to hit a shot. The last time we did this, it wouldn't let me, and then I had to reboot the Square to get it to go. But that was, again, that was a few nights ago. It is plugged in. I have it plugged in right now. Green light, there we go. So it's recognizing the ball. In the hole, come on, 95. Okay, so we power cycled it the other night, and that's what did it. Sorry guys, thank you for your patience. Some of this stuff happens on these lives. And so when you push the power button, yeah, you get a orange light, and then it changes to blue and blinks. One thing I forgot to do here. Don't leave me. We're gonna go low on the tips tour here. So the 9 data points I have, I should turn off. You can see I can turn each individual one off. I don't know if you see that in the top left, but the 2 that are on the Square, I probably don't need them on the Square, like just to have any chance of confusing it. There we go. Those ones there. Don't care about those. I need to set up a new scene just for the Square. Would be cool. All right, so it's on. Let's go back to the Square connector. There's the connector, and we'll connect. So we're back on, connected to Bluetooth. Fingers crossed this next shot goes in the hole. But I mean, like, I could have a comment, you know, like online, like, oh, had all these disconnects, but when you see it live, it's not as bad as you think. I mean, it didn't take me that long to do what I just did. Let's see if it works. There we go. Now, that didn't feel like the right shot. I had the wrong club. Supposed to have a sandwich, and I had a 60 degree. God darn it. It was my own fault. I'm going to turn my face off of the floor projection here. I forgot to do that. How did I hit that shot? Hit that shot 4 times and never realized I had the wrong club. Way too good to be a hobbyist. I'm a hobbyist. I'm a hobbyist. I am. That's all right. We can still get up and down, right? That's square chipping is solid so far. It has been anyway. Okay, 19 yards, down foot 110. Spin. Stay there, stay there. All right, we're making it a little bit hard. Yep, mine is turn off the LM, reconnect, good to go. Yeah, that seems to be what it is, and it happened last time more. Tonight, I think I've had this, it's been running, I've had it running since, oh, I did the firmware update earlier in the day. I probably had it running since like 7 o'clock, and I wasn't even using it half that time. It was just on and connected, so it's been on a while. And it kind of is set up to be like a wireless device. Like it's got like a battery that you can pull in and out of it. All right, right here. Let's go there. Uphill 4, so it won't break quite as much. Uphill 4. $20 feet basically. Break a little more. Bummer. I do have my floor video is one of the videos that I watch, that I've watched back and thought, that one's good. A lot of the other ones I'm like, gosh, I wish I would have done this or that different, but the floor one is a pretty good video. It took so long to think of how to explain it in a way someone could do it. I probably skipped over some details because when you've done it, you know, you don't always hit every step that you maybe take for granted, a step that people don't know, and you don't highlight it. But for the most part, my floor projection video is pretty good to follow. You don't use any credits on GSPro at all. My overhead projector, the one on the floor, not very many, like 2,300 lumens for my floor projector. I have an old junky floor projector. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. It's a 2004, that's the year, NEC VT 465 or something. It's a piece of junk. The one thing I didn't realize with it is it doesn't even have an HDMI port, which was, I had to then buy a converter from red, yellow, white to HDMI. Okay, let's put a good swing on this. Was not great. Get through there. There we go. Par 5. Whew, that was not terrible. It was really bad. But yeah, you don't need much for it. But yeah, look up, I think it's just called floor projection. It's probably my most viewed or my second most viewed video. All right. I did just duck hook under the tree for sure. Trying to stay positive here about it. I'm trying to convince myself it wasn't that bad. It was lucky to get under that tree though, you're right. Like, good thing. Planned for it. Par 5, I just need to get myself up there a ways. Stay out of the cabbage. Get through it. Okay. Yeah, this is, I mean, I can't speak to how perfectly accurate this is right now because I haven't done it, but other people have done the tests on it. This has been really an enjoyable way to play GSPro tonight. Like, when you're out here playing, I mean, unless it's drastically off, you're not sitting there complaining about, oh, it didn't read my ball perfect. I think in our mind, we all give ourselves some space to say, the sim didn't read that right. You know, that would have been better in real life. We all kind of give that to ourselves a little bit. So, you know, is it perfectly accurate? I mean, I don't have the data to say yes or no. It's been fun to play with it though tonight. Like, I've enjoyed the experience. No real cutouts. Okay, so uphill 10 feet, so 3 yards, 101, 10 yards in. We're just gonna baby. This is the right club, okay. That's such a skinny little green, little like wishbone green, literally, wishbone. Get there, come on. Let's go. Let's go. After the mental mistake, bogey on the last. All right, so this one is what? Left edge. Ohio. Nice. Texas. Yeah, I mean, the experience, having the ball fly off the launch monitor quickly is such a satisfying experience. I mean, the MLM2Pro, I can rely on it. It's insanely accurate. There's a 2-second delay. I really didn't know the difference. That's all I had in here, and I got used to it. But then you play with something like this, and you'll hit one on the MLM, and you're looking back for the no read. Did it read it? And it just is delayed. And then you get used to it again. But as long as this isn't wildly off, I mean, like, if it was markedly off, like not even close, then I wouldn't say so, but it feels pretty good. Other than I'm not getting very much ball speed, but that could be the ball. All right, 7 feet, come on. Birdie. Let's go. It is a great way to play for sure. The thing about it is it's simple to set up too. It's just like a Bluetooth connection, and everything just gets routed to the PC. Even I'm kind of even impressed. The remote control, you press it into there, and then it sends the call into the PC to do what the remote says. So, Planet Earth by way of New York. Nice. Stepped away. That's all right. We just made a birdie. Brought you back. We're hanging around. We're just hanging around that even par at the moment. Okay. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of Bluetooth interference or something with the control box. I gotta like long press on it or it's selecting away from the screen, one or the other. 250, downhill 5, 380. Yeah, these are K2s, and then instead of using the bungee bag, I modified my hitting strip so that I could just clip them into the hitting strip, and the bungee bag wouldn't move. And then when I'm not teeing off, I just unclip them and take them out. So I got a little ring that's hidden under there. If you look at my flooring video, there's a chapter on where I hook. It's just, you can go to the chapters section, you don't gotta watch the whole thing. And there's like a 30-second window where I talk about how I clip the K2 tees in. All right. Trusty old 3-wood. There we go. How long did I go on the Bryson Challenge? 4 hours, Alan. Enough to like need a piece of tape on this thumb. And the guys started super chatting me last night, which was very generous and kind of them. Thank you everybody who did and to encourage me to make it. They were making bets in the chat, and I initially was just gonna do it for like 30 minutes. And then you have one almost go in, and I was like, I gotta do it. And I just couldn't give it up. And then finally I just was like, I'm too tired. I gotta give it up. So I quit, hoping I could maybe try again today, because I'm stubborn and wanted to make it. And then they took it down, which probably was for the best for me. So I had one, I put in the comments just to save a little bit of my pride and ego. I commented on my hole-in-one stream with just a time frame. It was like a little over an hour into it. I had one like bounce on the left side of the cup, spin and roll back on the right side of the cup. About an hour in. And for the next 3 hours, I did no better. So, all right, 134. Gosh, I gotta club back down. Wind is with me heavy here. 134. I should have stayed up. That's all right. I gotta putt this, don't I? Now, do I gotta do anything with square to tell them? Oh, if I just change to putter on here, maybe it will go into a putting mode, or maybe there isn't one. You did, Stu. You hung around. You were there. You were there. All right, so we're downhill 9 inches. This is one of those putts where you just get lucky if you make it. Razor, appreciate you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. 33 feet. Let's bury this one for Razor on his going out. Oh, look at that. Broke way too much at the beginning. Come back. In the zone. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, man. Yeah, Antennas says that I can still play it, and in a couple holes here when I'm done, I might show my screen and have him, Ant-Man might tell me how to do it. Thanksgiving was in October? Yeah. GSPro is supposed to control the putter. Yeah, okay. I think it did. It looked like it worked well there. 145, this pin is tucked. 152. I feel like I'm getting like a half club less ball speed here tonight as well with these golf balls. You do it then? Am I missing something? What do you mean you do it then? I'm not very well traveled, am I? That's a Canadian thing, October. Okay. 1, 4, 5. Gosh, I knew it from the time I hit it. I didn't like that. I think I gotta club up. I gotta start clubbing up. Bryce, we're gonna figure that out tonight, if that's what you're talking about. We're gonna look at it right after in 3 holes. I'm gonna pull it up, and Antennas is gonna show me how to do it. Bryson's choice. Why are we letting Bryson get the glory? Should go to GSPro's choice. Should go to Run Pud Runs. Bryson, he looks like a Scrooge for taking it down in a way. Hate to be that way, but okay. But maybe there's better reasons I don't know about. Maybe it's like security or who knows. All right. Should give him the benefit of the doubt. 11 yards. Man, I had a 7-degree left lie, and that just came out exactly where I aimed it. But I guess my launch angle, it says 4 degrees right, so shoot. That's my own fault. Drinking Moisans. Molson's. Oh, Molson. Yeah. Let's see here. Downhill 3 inches, so this should break a lot. Can I hit it soft enough to catch that break? Right there. What do you think, guys? Right there? Too much? Right there? Come on, go in. Bummer. Yeah, I'm glad to have you, James. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. You can see a previous shot on the screen, and you can see that video. That video got tons of views, and Bryson even commented on it. You too, OMG. Appreciate you swinging in. Thanks for all the support, messages, everything. Appreciate it, man. Have a good Thanksgiving. All right, +2. We got to try to get it in here. We got to try to finish this out. You're right. So par 4, 404. What a hole. This is a tough hole. So this course did not have the yardage that the Tips Tour normally has, but there's been some tough holes even without it. I'm getting a little curious about over here at about 302 with a cut. What do you think of that, guys? And if I pull it, 286. I feel like right there with a cut is the play. Nah, yeah. I think this is the play. We need to launch it though. Why is that tree there? To prevent this, probably. I don't know. I'm gonna verify that line one more time. So we want to go there. More there, I think. Yeah, more there. Don't hit the post. Nope. Problem is, if I double cross, it's 234 to that marker. This driver will be in the back of those people's houses if I don't draw it. That's my only thought. All right, here we go. Gosh, be perfect. Don't be a tree in the way. That was a good one. If I do say so myself, that was a good one. All right, we are going to all right, 95, uphill 5, 100. This pin is on like the back. Kevin, I think people would tell you, work the ball away from that OB line. I just don't feel like I've got the draw on me tonight. But if I was like guaranteed it, I don't think you're wrong. Okay, so we got a backstop, but we don't want to go long. We got wind at our back. Downhill lie. I wonder what the downhill lie will do. It should shoot it lower. Will it take any yardage off of it? I don't think so. All right, so we are just aiming to the right because of the lie. It's 3 degrees left. Scoot back there. We had a huge backstop and oh no. This course has been really hard on the green, like from the greens and in. This course has been very difficult. Wow, look at that green. Wow, look at that green. Come out faster and less spin. Yeah, that would make sense. 90. I carried it 96. It was a 95-yard shot. My raw carry was 96, but the uphill must have killed me. So it only went 84. And I guess the speed, the rough took speed off of it too. Okay, so I feel like because it rolled down the hill, it rolled down somewhat straight, no? Like we just want to worry about speed here mostly. Is there a flyover I can get? Because this is ridiculous. F3 usually gives you a good view up by the hole. So it's straight coming down. Yeah, F3 is a good. Good one here. Okay, so 4 feet up, so it's 48, 4'3", so it's 51 inches up on a 65-foot putt. Okay, so we're like 100 and something feet on this one. Never a doubt. Oh, oh, I was like, don't come back down. There was a chance there that was coming back. Oh, goodness. Okay. Minimize the damage here. Yeah, I really could have flown it long and been even better off. All right. Uphill 2. 12 feet uphill 2. Clutch. That was good. That was a good 2-putt. Good 2-putt. Chip it up there. On the MLM2Pro, I probably would have. This looks like wind off the left. So we're 2 over. I wish I would have seen that leaderboard come up. I don't think we're that crazy far. I mean, I would bet 2 over is not terrible. I mean, I'm not going to ever win a Tips Tour event at this point. The guys are freaks, but 2 over is probably still in the top half of the field. And basically, if you're in the top half, you can get World Golf ranking points for being in the top half. Thanks, Derby. Okay. Gosh, I was trying so hard to break 160 ball speed. I just can't do it on this device. Okay, so let's see here. 104, uphill 5. The rough's been taken like 10% off. This green. Another one that looks, it probably just tears off the front of the green, so I probably should just plan on being long. Eh, caddy? A little bit, let's go there. Let's go there, let's hit this long. PDN, what do you think? Is that the right one? 5-0? 5-0? Doesn't say 5-8. Long and left, yes. That was money. So easy to say. I wonder if it didn't read or if that was, we got to do a restart for one final shot. We do. We got to do a restart for one final shot. Heck yeah, we do. So we had 2 resets in the whole night with it. That's not bad for how new it is. And what I'm impressed the most with how Square does it with their stuff is at least they're sending out firmware updates and corrections like weekly. Like there's a problem, they fix it. There's a problem, they fix it. I haven't heard, it's been crickets from another launch monitor that I have sitting in my house right now, which that's been frustrating. So you could at least say something, or you know, the only one that's talking to me is GSPro guys, and they've been amazing, but I bet they don't get anything out before Thanksgiving, and we go another couple weeks with it. So talking about the R50. Let's see here. So we got that restarted. We'll restart their connector for this one final shot, and then we're going to try to do antennas method and see if I don't have to drop the 8-power connector. Okay, that's good. So next time I won't do that. Next time I'll just try restarting the LM. Appreciate that, Bryce. Lived in BC, but I wasn't a golfer then. Pull out from the bunker there. Nice. Good old derby. Connect. So we're connected. And we're going to take this shot as if it's going to read. All right, there we go. It's one thing in the sim, like, can't remember the last time I took like a practice swing. You just hit it, you know? Yeah, they feel like they just got a little ahead of themselves with pushing it out. I don't know. Something like that. 104. I think it's not aligned. Stay there. Oh, that was the wind. I was like, I can't slice a wedge like that. I thought something was, I thought I like misaligned this when I turned it back on. Not thinking. But this is not a bad place to putt from. This is makeable. Quick, mark it. Yeah. Yeah. This is the course. This course is actually a really cool course. I would play this course again. It is difficult. The greens are the most difficult part, and then there's some weird driving holes where it's like the hole isn't long, but if you drive it down where you have to, it ends up being really long. Anyways, right there. You guys like that line? What do you think? More than that? Here more? Uphill 7. I don't know where this course is at. Pasatiempo. All right, uphill 7, 19 feet. I must have pulled it. What does it say up there? Yeah, 2-degree pull. It makes me putt these. All right, par in the last. This would be good with this. All right. Thank you for hanging out with that. We're going to try this. We're going to go onto the PC and see if we can't get the bad one to pull up. Oh, I got one more hole? I thought I was done. I got one more hole. Okay. Ace this for even par. All right. Oh, okay. I am Central Time. Stu is West Coast. No? All right, downhill 8, 167, wind off the left. I gotta basically feel like I haven't. We're gonna go this route. 4, 5. Stu's West Coast. He was bragging about how early it was the other night when it was actually late. One thing with Square, I got to talk to them about their focus window after changing holes. I feel like it doesn't focus on the right. Yeah, and it looks like absolute treacherous death if you miss this green. Can't see it right now, but yeah, and you want to be long too. Okay. I had so many brain dead mistakes tonight. That was just brain dead. 6 iron. Oh man. Okay. Time to recover. Downhill 4 feet. Downhill 4 feet. Are you putting them in the same place in GSPro as in the Square software? No, it's just connected. Not sure what you mean. It's just connect. You putt from the same spot that you hit full shots from when you're playing GSPro. Is that what you mean? But you don't use the Square software at all to play GSPro. You just use a little connector. All right, so this should come out right. It's downhill 4 feet. So it should be blazing fast too. Come on, stay in there for me. Not bad. That was pretty good. Yeah. 1 to finish. That last shot was with a Titleist ball. Yeah. Not with a square ball, or sorry, it was with a MLM2Pro golf ball, not with a square golf ball. All right. Yeah, I'm not getting anything from my control box right now. Let's go here. Is that enough? I think that's enough, and I just got to give it a little push in. Yeah, in GSPro, you putt from the exact same place. Hey, that was a good par. Honestly, I'm actually pretty happy with that round. Tips Tour, two over par. It says, what place does that say we're in? 7th place? I don't think that will hold, but fun round. It's too early in the week to really count on it. But if you can get in the top half of the field in the Tips Tour, you get points like, you get crazy amount of points. All right, let's look at this antennas. It's time for antennas to educate Triple Bogey on how to do it. This course is at 0. This course is at 0 feet. 0 feet. So, all right, I'm ready for my lesson here, antenna, on how to do this. So we're gonna X out so our round saves. So that's the cool thing about SGT. If you haven't played in the Sim Golf Tour, when you go to your tournament section, I just played the Tips Tour. So there's the first one, the round already went in. And if you go to, I'm sure most everybody here knows this, but some probably don't. If you go to their website, and you click, let's see here, that's Australian. We did that the other night. Where would it be at? Right here. So if we click on this one, here will be the score live. You have your whole player profile for one, but let's just go, I can't find it this way. We'll go to tips, we'll go to the current event, and here it is. So like everything's in live. And this right now on the Tips Tour, there's not very many. Well, there's some, but 58 players have played it so far. There'll be a lot more by the end of the week. And then you can click and see your scorecard. All the shots we just took are in there. Even your net is in there. So gross 72, net 75. That's not fair. Good short game though. That's what the Square has given me that's been hard on the MLM2Pro. Like I only hit half the greens. And so I was getting up and down with the wedge, which is good. All right, antennas, it's your turn now. So what you're telling me is, if I go in here, hold on, I gotta get the chat window up on this computer. I don't have it on this PC, so I can talk directly to you. We're going to see if we can get the one hole challenge up. Let's see here. I got to get the chat window. I have to go to my live. Go to manage. And I can pop the chat window out. So pop out chat. There we go. So now I've got it. Okay. Okay. So we're opening up Explorer. Hey, thanks Black Cloud. Appreciate it. PDN. Thank you. I'm gonna catch up here quick. It's still refreshing. There's an update. Yeah, I'm refreshing like every day, every 10 seconds for that update. It's driving me crazy, Adam. With you. Let's see here. Are you putting in the same place? Yes, I am. Not using webcam tonight. That's true. Putting on the square felt amazing, I will say. Felt really good. I actually got a really good feel for it by the end of the round. Antenna. Okay, so we're gonna go to File Explorer where your courses are in GSPro. Yeah, so okay, so system, here's where GSPro normally has my courses. If I go into my File Explorer and I go to my GSPro and my core GSP courses, I have by name, I have this one. Is this the one that you're thinking? Antennas? Yes, no, maybe so. This one? Yep, so I have that there, okay? So I've got this one. However, I don't see a Unity file, you know, like you had or whatever, or like in some of these other ones, if I open up like Bear Mountain, there's clearly a Unity file, a 3D Unity file. Okay. Move it to another folder. That's what you're saying, right? All right. So here's what I did. On my desktop, I just did a courses folder like this, and you're saying move it to that. So we'll go C, GSPro V1 core, GSP courses, and you're saying take this one and put it in a folder. Move the whole folder, but I don't need to move the whole folder, do I? Or you want me to move the whole folder? I'm on the right track, right? So I've got it in its own folder. It's desktop courses, right? Okay, so I've got it in there. You want me to take this path that's up here now, right? Copy the path and put it here, right? Back in the system where your course folder is. And so yeah, so then right here I'm going to paste the path to where that Bryson deal. So it's on my thing, courses. And then I'm going to clear cache, right? I'm going to clear the cache. And then I'm going to reload courses. And then I'm going to save and exit. And then I'm going to go to local match. And they're supposed to be here, right? Clear course cache. Reload courses. Save and exit. Okay, so we'll back out of GSPro. And we'll reopen it. Do, 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 do. See. And voila, we still have it. Okay, let's see here. Local. Installed. I have the practice facility installed. That's the only thing I have. And that's that put itself in the folder. I didn't even put that in there. But like this is here. So that just came in at 12:29 a.m. This one at 12:27. So I've got the bad hole-in-one challenge, but I don't feel like I'm missing something. I wonder if your course folder has a file that I don't. So if I go settings, system, that's the right one because it just put the thing in there. Clear cache, reload. Yeah, I can't get, I wish I could, like, and for anybody who's still here, which I'm sure people maybe don't understand, like I downloaded the Bryson Challenge course, so the thought is I could still play it maybe, you know, I don't know if it works that way or not. But you can change your courses folder and reload and then you have it. Like for me right now, I basically need to change back to the system one. The system one is GSPro C, GSPro V1, Core, GSP, Courses. So this is the system one. I'm trying. I was hoping it would work too. And Antennas told me it worked for him, so maybe he'll be the one that can do it. So now if I go back in here, clear course cache, and click reload courses, now it's got my original course folder. And if I go to the local match menu, it reloaded all the ones I have in the original course folder, except the bad hole challenge one's in this folder too, and that doesn't show up. So it's like almost, I don't know if my 3D file got yanked from the computer, if they're able to pull it if your computer's online. Maybe Antennas had his off, I don't know. Make me think I should get a hard drive that's not, I don't know. I'm wondering how it worked. If anybody knows, that'd be cool. But right now it doesn't look like it's working for me to do it that way. Antennas running to the garage. Yeah, the directory looks the same, just the bad underscore GSPro folder. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if you have a Unity file, if you have a 3D file in yours. If your file list is slightly different than mine. Email me a screenshot of your file, of your files that are in there tomorrow sometime maybe. And see what your bad has in it versus what mine has in it. And air gap system. We gotta do what we gotta do, right? Protect our stuff. Someone's got it. The course designer's got it for sure. Punks? No. It's cool that they even came up with it as quick as they did. I wish I would have made it. I'm even more regretful that I didn't make it now. So yeah, good night, PDN. I'm going to bed as well. It's been fun. It's fun to actually put a decent round together in GSPro too. So happy with that tips round. Appreciate everybody. I'm planning tomorrow night. I'm hoping Garmin's got something. And then Saturday night, and then maybe next week in AZ, I got Garmin Home T Hero video. That'll be out here. That's the next one. And I've started to work on it for Stu. I filmed the first 2 parts of the full walkthrough of the sim room. The biggest pain will be the audio video part of it, which I try to show the HDMI switchers, the splitters. I've got 4 televisions basically in here and 5 computer screens and 2 projectors. So how all of that switches and hooks together, 2 computers. I'm not going to bog the video down, but there'll be a section on some of that and on some ideas of what you can do to get different displays to go different places. But yeah, right on, Golf Kata. Cheers, mate. Yeah, see you, Bryce. See you, Alan, Adam. Antennas, PDN, Stu, if you're still dozing off over there. Thanks for staying up late last night, Stu. Early on your side of town, but still late. Black Cloud. Who else? Can't see everybody that's in here, but Kevin. Well, have a good night, everybody. We will catch you in the next one.